Maximizers, welcome to my life. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I am a content coach. And I help product-based business owners create consistent content that converts into consistent sales for them. So they do not have to hire influencers or run paid ads. I have been creating content since 2018. I have been coaching women since 2019. I started off teaching women how to coupon and how to budget and how to save money. And in 2020, I accidentally became a business coach because my clients were like, hey, Crystal, there's a pandemic. Can you teach us how to start side hustles? Can you teach us how to start businesses? Can you teach us how to start YouTube channels? So again, I accidentally became a business coach and I started helping my clients out of their need, out of their questions. I started helping them. My business coach was like, hey, Crystal, you were my star student. Can you start coaching my clients? And I was like, you want me to coach your people? These people were making more money than me, but she saw fit in me to help them. So I started coaching her clients. So for 3 years, from 2020 to 2023, I did both. Forward facing, I was your coupon girl. I was helping you save money. I was helping you budget. I was helping you meal plan. I was helping you clip those coupons. Hey, Caribbean Queen, thank you so much for joining. I was helping you clip those coupons so that you cannot pay full price. Now, I still coupon to this day. I just don't create couponing content anymore. So in 2023, I was like, I've grown, I've evolved, and I realized I wanted to help women make money. I wanted to help women make businesses. I wanted to help women take the idea from their brain, turn it into a profitable business that they love, and actually make more money because nothing bad happens when women make more money. So in 2023, I decided I'm a business coach. I decided I'm not making coupon content anymore. So fast forward to 2024, I dealt with residual feelings from my life falling apart in 2023. Not only did I change my whole business, I also broke off an engagement. So the idea that I had of my life was no more. So as a result, I was struggling in my business with my identity as like a woman and also my identity as a business owner. And I said, Crystal, you're not special. You are being a anything to everybody business coach, and that is not going to make you sales. You are not solving a specific problem, so you are not going to sign any clients. So I said, what is my secret sauce? What does Crystal do well? What have I hired? What have I helped my clients with the most? The answer to that question was content. One thing that I do really, really well is content. One thing that I've helped my clients with so much is content. If my 60-year-old mother, if I can teach her over the phone how to create reels and she get clients from it, I am good with content. I've helped clients go from $0 months to $1,000 months from their content. I've posted over 2,000 videos on the internet across 2 YouTube channels, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, right? I've gone live over 1,000 times. From all of that content that I've created, I've made over 400, well, close to. Now, I'm not quite over it, but I'm very close to $400,000. So in 6 years, I've been able to make over almost $400,000 from my content. I've done 4 and 5 figure brand deals. I've made money from affiliates. I've earned over $35,000 from YouTube via Google AdSense. I've made money from TikTok directly from people watching my videos. And I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars selling my own coaching. I don't sell courses. I don't sell products. I sell one-on-one coaching. I sell group coaching. I sell boot camps. I sell workshops. I've sold memberships. And I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars selling my services through my content. Without content, there's no Krista Maximizer. Without content, I don't get on the news. Without content, I don't get a brand deal. Without an audience that I'm creating content for, there's no affiliate links that someone else can click. I've made thousands of dollars from affiliate links. But if I didn't have an audience, if I wasn't creating content, I would have made $0 and 0 cents. So I said, you know what? I'm a content coach. That is what I do the best. That is what I've helped my clients with. I look back at my client notes: content, sales, content, sales, social media, consistency, sales. That is what I help my clients with. So I said, you know what? I'm a content coach. I want to help product based business owners with their content. So that is the coach that is in front of you today. I have been creating content since 2018, and I absolutely positively love it. I love what I get to do. And tonight, okay, I want to yap to you about, oh, I don't even have my notes up. I'm looking over here at my notes and I'm like, my notes aren't even up. Tonight, I want to talk about why you need a content strategy. I was on live a couple days ago and I was getting a lot of questions, and someone was like, well, how do you grow on social media? And I'm like, you create content. And then I asked her, before I even asked her that, I said, what's your purpose for being on social media? And she was just like, I don't have one. I'm like, if you're posting to post, you're not going to grow. You're not going to be able to sell anything. Whether you are selling yourself to a brand, whether you're selling somebody else's something through affiliates like TikTok Shop or Amazon affiliates, or if you're selling your own product and services as a business owner. If you don't have a purpose, if you don't have a content strategy, you will not get the results that you desire. You have to have a plan. You have to have a purpose. Okay. So before I dig into this, I would love to know who's watching. So let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And then I want to know, what is your favorite platform to create content on? Excuse me. Where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And what is your favorite platform to create content on? So I am in Orlando, Florida, where it is hot, okay, and sunny. Well, not anymore because it's the sun's down, but it's hot here. It is still. Oh, my Apple Watch then died. Let me go get my charger. I need to put this on the charger. Where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And then I want to know, what is your favorite platform to create content on? My favorite platform to create content on is YouTube. That is my main platform. That is my number one platform. I do long form content on YouTube. I recently started posting shorts, and then I go live. And then when I go live, I'll go live on all of my platforms. So I'm going to get my watch charger. I don't know why my watch died. I don't think I had it on the charger last night, and I didn't realize it this morning. But I like to count my steps, and I need my watch to charge while I do this live. So anywho, I'm gonna go get my watch charger. You're gonna let me know where you're watching from and what your favorite platform is, and I'll be right back. Okay, where are y'all watching from, and what is your favorite platform to create content on? Where are you watching from, and what is your favorite platform to create content on? Now, my favorite platform to go live on is definitely TikTok. I can't believe my watch was dead. Like, it was dead to the world. Whew, and I just ran up them steps. I should not have done that. So again, where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And what is your favorite platform to create content on? What's your main platform? Whew, let me catch my breath. Your main platform to create content. I should not have ran up them steps. Whew, child. Okay. So we're talking about why you need a content strategy. Why having a content strategy is so important. Okay. So first reason, posting just to post is not enough. If you are just a casual poster, that is fine. But if you are looking to monetize your content, if you are looking to make money, now let me define monetization. A lot of people, when they hear monetization, they think that that is meaning the platform is paying you directly. The only two platforms that pay like consistently and well, and it's not a bonus, is YouTube and TikTok. They have creator funds that you can join, and Facebook, but Facebook is like, you got to have a lot of views for Facebook. But it is possible. So a lot of people think monetization is directly getting paid from the platform. There are a ton of ways for you to monetize your content. I would love to use my sister as an example. She has a small audience on YouTube. She has a small audience on TikTok. She has a small audience on Instagram. She has been able, from that small audience, to make some money from her affiliate links, meaning she shared a product, someone else's product. A few of her audience people clicked on it, and she's made money. She's made, at this point, she's made almost a couple bands from her affiliates with an audience of like less than 3,000 followers across her platforms. Okay. Monetizing your platforms means you are making money from the content that you're posting. So you could be making money from affiliates, meaning if you click the link in my profile and you buy this lip gloss, I get 10% off every lip gloss that's sold when you use promo code Chris. So that's monetizing your platform. If you do a collaboration of some sort and someone pays you to post content, that's monetizing your platform. If you come on your platform with 300 followers and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm selling an ebook on how to do your eyebrows from home, that is monetizing your platform. Okay. If you want to make money from your platform, you cannot post just to post. You have to be intentional, meaning you need a content plan. So, what is a content plan? A content plan is your roadmap, your plan, your viewers' journey when they come to your platform. Your content plan also includes what your audience is going to do after they watch your piece of content. Where are you driving your traffic? And what is your call to action? Meaning, what do you want your audience to do after they watch? So if you're just posting things, throwing spaghetti at the wall to see if it sticks, you are not going to get the results that you desire if your goal is to monetize your platform. So posting just to post is not enough. You truly have to sit back and decide, what do I want from my content? What is my end goal? What do I expect to happen when I post my content? Does that make sense? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments if that makes sense. If that makes sense on TikTok, tap the screen. Posting to post is not enough. How do you swap that, or how do you change that? How do you redirect that? You need to decide what you want from your content. What is your plan? What's your big plan? What's your big goal? Which brings me to my second reason. You need a content strategy so that you can focus on making the next best step towards your goals. If you're like, I want to partner with brands, if your goal is to get brand deals, be an influencer and get brand deals, you have got to structure the consistency of your content to attract an audience who buys the brands and also the brands. I've gotten all of my brand deals from the brands watching my content. They consistently showed up. Now, my intention wasn't to get brand deals. My intention was to help women save money and now help women with their content. Now, if brands come along and my audience is their audience, yes, let's do a deal. But I had an intention for what I was posting. If your intention is to be an influencer, I was just talking to my sister about this. You need to post to attract the clients. You need to post to attract the audience that is going to use the brands that you want to work with, and also to attract the brands that you want to work with. Even if you reach out to the brand, they are going to want to see that you have some sort of consistency, some sort of longevity, some sort of something along the lines of their brand. They're not just going to pick somebody with 50 followers who's posting 1 or 2 times a month randomly to promote their brand and bring them more customers. Because you got to think and you got to remember, when brands are offering collaborations, they want a return on their investment. In the old days, they'd make a commercial, they'd make a newspaper ad, they will make a billboard. So instead of putting their marketing dollars there, they're giving their marketing dollars to someone on social media to promote their brand. Why would they want someone to promote their brand that is not consistently showing up for themselves and their audience? It's not going to work like that, right? So posting is not enough. And if you want to focus on your goals, you need a content plan, meaning a content strategy, meaning what is my end game? What do I want my content to return to me? And most importantly, what do I want from my content? Once you know what your goal is, then you can work towards it with your content. I'll give you an example. My goal with my content is to build an audience of business owners, to build an audience of women who want to start and grow their business. That is the goal of my content. Because once I have the audience, then my goal is to offer them a solution to their problem, meaning offer my one-on-one coaching as a solution to their content, their consistency, and their sales problem. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments if that makes sense on YouTube. Tap the screen on TikTok if that makes sense. So, what is the purpose of your content? What is your intention with your content? You have to have a full-on strategy. It cannot just be, I'm posting to go viral, I'm posting what's trendy, I'm posting to see what works. That is not going to work for you if you have a long-term goal to be paid from your content in some form or fashion. I'm hot. Let me turn the fan on. Whoo, child. Okay, what's next? The next reason why you need a content plan, consistency takes time. I'm sorry. I'm mixing two together. You need a content strategy because you need to be consistent. And in order to be consistent with your content, it takes planning. Okay. So, my content strategy includes me creating one piece of pre-recorded content per week and going live 4 times a week. That takes planning. When I was posting 3 times a week on YouTube, that takes planning. You can't expect to be consistent without a plan. So I always reverse engineer. What's my end goal? I start with my monthly sales goal. How much money do I want to make? Let's just say my sales goal is $5,000. If my goal is to make $5,000, I've got to reverse engineer my content plan of how many videos do I need to create? How many times do I need to go live? What exactly am I selling and how am I selling it? That's the components of my plan for that month, if that makes sense. So, in order to be consistent, in order to make that $5,000, I had to show up. You cannot expect to post 2 times a month and make money. You can't expect to post 2 times a month and your audience grow. Why would someone want to follow someone who only posts 2 times a month? No one wants to follow you, and no brand is going to want to work with you. So in order to be consistent, it takes time. So when you are posting your content consistently, you have to plan it out. What do I mean by that? You need to decide, how often are you going to be posting per week? What your video topics are, when you're editing your videos, and then scheduling your videos. You can't fly by the seat of your pants. If you're waking up every day and being like, well, what am I posting? What am I posting today? You're not going to be consistent. You're not going to get the results that you desire. Try it. If you are randomly trying to wake up and be like, oh, I post on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. It's a Tuesday. I need to post. I don't have a video. Let me scroll for inspiration and figure something out. You're already behind the 8 ball, and you can't keep up a level of consistency when you're waking up every day trying to figure out what to do. This was also something I taught my clients when it came to figuring out your meals. It is mentally exhausting to try to wake up every day and figure out what I'm going to eat. I don't do that. I decide my overall meals for the month, and then weekly I decide specifically what I'm eating. So I know how much chicken I want, how much beef I want, how much chicken, beef, pork I want. I have my in-between meals. I have my snacks. And then each week I'm like, okay, For my beef, I'm having spaghetti. The next week for my beef, I'm going to have tacos. The next week for my beef, I'm going to make lasagna. The next week for my beef, I'm going to make a taco salad. Or I'm going to have steak, right? And then I go through my chicken. Baked chicken, I'm going to have fried chicken. I'm going to have chicken and rice. I'm going to have chicken and gravy. It could be chicken salad. It could be chicken tacos. I know for each meat, a meal that I can have each week. I cook 3 times a week. I eat leftovers, and then I have my in-between meals. All of it takes planning. Waking up every day, going to the grocery store every day, that is hell. Same with your content. If you are trying to wake up every day and figure out what to post, or wake up every day and be like, okay, I want to sell my lip gloss today. How do I sell it? I want to sell my t-shirt today. How do I sell it? I want to sell my makeup today. How do I sell it? We just got in brand new shirts today. I want to sell them. That is no way to build an audience and make sales. It's not going to work out for you. You need a clear strategy, a beginning, middle, and end. What is your process? What is your workflow? Again, what is your end game goal? And how are you going to get there? Okay. If you want to be consistent, it takes planning. It's not something that you can randomly do, which brings me to my next reason why you need a content strategy. Your selling can't be random. You can't just wake up and decide like, okay, today I'm selling lip gloss and tomorrow I'm selling eyeshadow and on Thursday I'm selling wig brushes. Randomly selling is not going to get you the results that you desire. Most people need to hear something 10 to 20 times before they decide to buy it. So when you are deciding to sell something on your social media, I usually tell my clients to sell the same thing for the month. Sell the same thing for the month. Why is that important? Because number one, it's building the brand and product awareness with your audience. Number two, it is allowing you to flex your muscle and share the why about what you're selling. When you're creating content for your products, it's all about why. Why does this solve my ideal client's problem? Why does this give my ideal client more of what they want? Why does my ideal client need this? So you want to strategically be selling, meaning if your product is evergreen, meaning people can buy it anytime, you are going to want to try to sell at least 3 times a week minimum. Meaning 3 times a week, you're going to let your audience know that you have a product that can solve their problem. And it's not going to be like, buy my lip gloss, buy my lip gloss. It's going to be like, okay, today I'm wearing Cocoa Crush. Let me tell you about why I created Cocoa Crush in the first place. So first off, I always have to have something on my lips. I am the girl who always had chapstick, lip gloss. You want to know why? Because I hate dusty and crusty lips. And then I want you to go through and tell the story of your dusty and crusty lips and tell the story about why you created Cocoa Crush and why you named it Cocoa Crush. And at the end, you're like, yeah. So in order to not have to layer lipstick with lip gloss, I wanted the perfect solution of both. So I created Cocoa Crush as my perfect, like, nude, everyday brown lip gloss so I get the best of both worlds. My lips are moisturized and they look good. When my lips look good, I feel good. I have the confidence to crush the day. If you like Cocoa Crush, it's available right now. Like, there's only like 10 left until we get the next batch in. But like, if you want one, you can just go to KristenMaximizer.com. Like, it's literally, if you're like around my skin tone, it's the perfect brown for you. So you tell the story of the lip gloss, not just go buy Cocoa Crush, that's what I'm wearing today. No, you tell the story. Your sales can't be random. It cannot be a random pop-up, a random afterthought. It needs to be carefully thought out and planned. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Carefully thought out and planned. Okay. This is my favorite one. You need to be strategic with your content because you don't control the algorithm. You can only control what you post. And I can tell you this, I don't care what platform it is. I don't care what your niche is. The algorithms reward consistency. So I don't care what platform you're on. If you are showing up every week, you're posting 3 to 5 times per week. I don't care what platform, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, Snapchat, Threads, LinkedIn, you name it, the platform. If you are showing up consistently, you will see results. Your audience will grow. It may be a slow grow, but you will see results. It may not be fast results. It may not be from 0 followers to 1,000 subscribers in a week. But if you are consistently, 1 or 2 people are following you every day, 1 or 2 people are engaging with your content every day, 1 or 2 people are commenting on your video every day, you are growing. You can't control the algorithm. You can't control who sees your content. You can control your consistency. I've consistently posted on the internet for 7 years. Okay, this fall will be 7 years. I took a 2.5-month break. That was the only time in the past 7 years that I didn't post every single week on social media. Consistency, I still am getting subscribers every day on my couponing channel without posting any fresh content. My Instagram gets followers. I get probably 10, 15 new followers a week. TikTok, every time I go live, I get 5 to 10 followers every time I go live. Your consistency is going to be rewarded. You don't control the algorithm. You don't control who sees you. You can't control any of that. All you can control is how you show up. You need a plan for how you are going to consistently show up for yourself in your content. That's all that you can control. You need a plan for that. You cannot fly by the seat of your pants and not have a full plan in place. And lastly, you need a social media strategy. You need a content strategy. Trends are not the best way to grow as a business owner. Trends are not going to grow your business long term. If you want to be in business for 3, 5, 10, 20 years, you can't focus on the trends. You can set your own trends. You can set your own standards, but trying to chase after and follow behind the trends that are happening in the world is not going to be the best way for you to grow. Trends change every day, every week, every month. If you're constantly trying to hop on every single trend, you are not building trends and consistency within your own business. You know, when people say like they're going to do something like Keith Lee, now you've seen people in all different niches and genres say, I got it, I try it, and I'm going to rate it 1 through 10. No one was talking like that until Keith Lee made it a standard. The way in which certain people edit their videos, people will say, oh, this is such and such a standard of editing. I want to edit like such and such. They set the trend for how they edit it, right? So you set trends in your business. You don't follow all the trends. The trends come and go. If you want your business to stand the test of time, you have to create a plan that works specifically for you. You can't follow anyone else's plan. You can look to see what other people are doing. You make things your own, but you cannot consistently grow if every 5 minutes or 5 seconds you were jumping on a trend. So, the moral to the story, you have to have a strategy. You have to have an end game for what you want, and then you have to have a clear path for how you get there. And most importantly, you have to consistently show up to get the results that you desire. Consistency is the key in all of this. But if you don't have a plan, you most definitely will fail. If you have a plan, you can pivot. I am the kind of person, okay, I have an aunt, right? She loves to go for an aimless drive. She will get in her car and just drive around. I cannot do that. Now, if I know that we are going to go from let's just say we're going to go to, let's just say we're going to Nashville. We're starting off in Maryland and our goal is to get to Nashville, Tennessee. But we don't know if we want to take 85, 75, 95. We don't know which way we want to go, but I know that within the next 2 days, we're going to be in Nashville. We're going to stop along the way. We're going to stay in a hotel. We're going to eat good, but I know that we're going to Nashville. I don't care what way we take, but to just wake up and be like, oh, let's go for a drive. Let's drive around the city. Let's drive to Pennsylvania. Let's drive to Georgia aimlessly. No, I don't want to get out and go somewhere without a destination. That feels unsafe to me because I'm a planner. And I know if I know what my destination is, I can get what I want. If I don't know my destination, I'm trying to figure out like what am I doing here? If I have a plan, I can always pivot. Changes can always be made along the way as long as I know where I'm starting and where I want to end up. And you need to do the same for your business, for your content. If your goal is to make sales, if your goal is to make money from your content, you need a clear action plan of what that looks like. And I can help you with that. Right now, I am offering for my birthday, because my birthday is on Saturday, I'm offering you the opportunity to work with me one-on-one for an hour for the lowest price that I've ever offered. This is the perfect opportunity for you to figure out what is my next best step in business. If you've been struggling to figure out what do I do next, I feel stuck, I don't know what to do, I'm struggling, I've been trying to do it, but nothing is working, this one-on-one coaching session is for you. It's the perfect opportunity for you to pick my brain, bounce ideas off of me, and get clarity for you to take your next best step. Now, we can't solve all of your business problems in an hour, but we can get a clear plan for what your next 30 days are going to look like and create a plan for you that you can start implementing after our call so you can what? Get to your goal. So you don't have to drive around aimlessly trying to figure it out. So you're not posting content just for the sake of posting and hoping and praying that someone goes to your website and buy. There's a better way to do it. It's called coaching and it's called having a plan. So I would love to help you take the next best step in your business and get to your final destination. Well, not your final destination, but your destination, okay? So you can go to KristenMaximizer.com/birthday sale to grab that. Now, do we have any questions? If you don't have any questions, can you let me know in the comments, was this helpful? Yes or no? And if you don't have any questions, just let me know if this was helpful. Otherwise, I'd love to hear your questions. Biggest questions I get for this is, how do I come up with a content plan? How do I come up with a content strategy? And it always starts with your end game. I plan my content for the month. So when I'm deciding on what my content strategy is going to look like for the month, like my content plan, I sit down and I decide, what do I want to sell for the month? What are my calls to action going to be? What are my video topics for the month? And then in each of my video topics, I have a call to action. That call to action will tell my audience what I want them to do. And then I will also, in my content plan, it includes responding to all comments, responding to DMs, and doing a little bit of outbound reach. Meaning, if someone engaged with my content, if someone commented on my live, I want to get to the place where I'm going back and I am following up with them to see if they had any additional questions and what was most helpful. So you really want to sit down and figure out what's your plan as far as selling for the month, and then reverse engineer your content plan and figure out how many times are you posting each week, what are you posting, and then batching all of that content out. Another question I get a lot, what platform should we be on the most? What platform should we be on? The answer to that question is, where are your ideal clients, meaning the people that you want to sell to, and then what platform do you want to be on the most? Okay, at that intersection. So where are the people that you want to sell to, meaning the people that need to buy what you are selling? What platform are they on? And then what platform do you want to be on? Where do you want to spend your time? Where do you want to create content? That is how you figure out what platform to be on. But no one platform is better than the other. You make the platform doesn't make you. Okay? So I pray that this was helpful for everyone. I'm about to go and get started on my hair. Hopefully it is fully dry. It's been about 8 hours now. I'm going to have to pull out my blow dryer and like dry the rest of it. But thank you all so much for joining me live. I will be live tomorrow evening. We'll probably have my head done. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.